From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Towles Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and starting this one, Christian Javier. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Way high.
2-1.
And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one inside, and now it's 3-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Minnie Minoso steps to the plate for the White Sox. Over to first, and he saved. They say it went.
0-1.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Bagwell toss to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas. That misses, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
1-1 now. And that one missing low. And there's the strike. Two and 2. Got him swinging. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Clevenger.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The wide to kick the pitch. On the corner for a strike. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
It's a good take.
And it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jeremy Pena stands in now, looks at that one inside. 4 for 13 in the series entering this one. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent. And this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do? High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And here it comes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Craig Biggio to bat next. On the ground. Fires across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Konerko. Javier back to work. And there's a ball. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. The 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now at the plate, Harold Baines. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. No score here in the second. And that one is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's inside. 1-2 to count. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
And now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez makes the grab. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Up the middle. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. In there for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Andrews quickly to second for 1. Over to Thomas. 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. They say a win.
No ball. One strike.
The 0-1. And strike 2. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, on to the third inning. And now, Yoan Moncada. Javier back to work. Moncada getting to start at third, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. This to center field. Brantley makes the grab, one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Sevi Zavala. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Andrews, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Here comes a pitch. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Top of the third, no score. Bounced out to short, Pena. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Down the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting in, the center fielder,
Michael Brantley stands in with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Brantley, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The wind and the pitch. And that one hammered. Robert going back on this one. Back some more. Hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down. Kwan Galigalau up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Led off the game with a strikeout. Double steal. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And the throw out of third. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. The wind of the pitch. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Minnie Minoso. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
And up next for Chicago, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground to short. Anderson to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And there's a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Here's the 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Andrews throws to first. Bagwell out on the play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. Reached on an infield single his first time. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Biggio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Paul Konerko. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Digging in, Harold Baines. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Luis Robert now 0 for 1 with a flyout.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Bare hand grab. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. you never know what might come next as a result.
Go ahead run on base. And now Yoan Moncada. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And a pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0. Next pitch is popped up. Thomas under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a major league record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. Left-hand batter waits. And he pumps it a strike.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a homer into the third deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
One down, base is empty.
1, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, not close. And the righty deals. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back. Here is Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Javier back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and that's a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Go-ahead run on base. Seby Zavala, the next to hit. Flied out his first time. That one ran inside, almost got him. This one in the dirt. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty to the plate. That's a strike. At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. Alvarez sprinting after it. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's Elvis Andrus. Grounded out his first time.
An important at-bat for him right here. One hit shy of 2,000 for his career.
And a foul ball left side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's your 1. And ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Moncada stands at third with one gone to the inning. Next one misses. Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Kicks and fires. And downstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now back, the pitcher.
Here's Tim Anderson.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
First and third, one down. The next offering misses. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners. One away. And there's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
The left fielder,
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a speed threat, Minnie Minoso. And a foul ball.
Runner.
2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. To the right side. They get 1. To third. Not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy with light tower power. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Konerko in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. 2 outs. Bases are full. Foul ball. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Comes through big time at the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Christian Javier gives way, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Jose Urquidy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next, Harold Baines. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Bagwell steps on the bag, and that is that. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Now Michael Brantley steps in.
The center fielder.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The wide to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Andrews gets it to first, and they get Brantley for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Kwan Galigalau. First offering misses the mark. Galigalau goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. Check swing, but he went too far. And 1-1. Swung on, belted. That one back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Altuve stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there. 3-1 is on the way. Base hit center field. Two outs, runner at first. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Pena.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Altuve off of first with 2 away. And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Bagwell up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. The pitch. And now 2-2. In the air, right side. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Craig Biggio digs in now. And there's a strike. To third, Moncada throws across the diamond. That is the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Seventh inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. Stanek getting loose as well. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Smoked on the ground to second. Biggio sends it to first. And they take care of Robert for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here is Moncada. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Zavala.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. That's a little bit low. The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 there. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Joe Kelly getting ready to go. Graveman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the pitch. And it's filled up. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
third baseman,
Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball. But that one had eyes.
So a man aboard, and now it's Alex Bregman. And misses inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And in fair territory, Frank makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Out to short. Anderson. They get the force. That's out number 3. One left for Houston. They're down 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2-0. And that one is inside. Called strike right there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Stays alive. And a 3-2. Out to short, Pena. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next offering way upstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Throw to first. Anderson dives back. And the right-hander deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Slides. He's got it. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. On and miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. So a man left for the White Sox. They lead this one though 5-1. New pitcher on here, Joe Kelly. This is his third time out this year.
17, Joe Kelly.
Kong Kwan Galigala getting ready to hit. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And there's a strike. And that's in the dirt. On the ground right side. Thomas takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number one.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss, and 2 away now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Pena in the box now, no balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Astros are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. Urquidy back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that one missing low. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Pena. Jump throw. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 3,
Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Curveball drops in there.
0-1.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Out of there.
the batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Bounced up the middle. Biggio. Jump throw across his body. And the White Sox go quietly. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 1. A new pitcher in the game, Kendall Graveman. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Kendall Graveman.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the pitch. They say it went. Graveman in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Look out down there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, and next to hit for Houston, Craig Biggio.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Aaron Bummer getting loose out there. Bagwell on at first. Nobody out. Graveman picks over, and he's back in there. At the belt and fires. And it's even up.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Towards first, and it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. In there for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
First and second here, no outs. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Tucker tries to check his swing. Now to look to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. So they turn to their closer, Liam Hendricks. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And the first offering is not close. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Grounder might be 2. Over to Anderson. The double play ends it right here. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.